here we are on the final leg of this boat that has been a part of the life of this trip for over 2 years now. So as you all have been following along in this trip, Time and Tide here has been a part of this project, a part of this journey since June of 2019, and it is now August of 2021. This boat was delivered to me by Kitty Hawk Kites and Kitty Hawk Surf Company in support of this project, and I am eminently thankful to them for supporting me in this way. However, this boat needs to go back. The future of this boat is a little up in the air, but ultimately the future of this boat is going to end up being a used model for sale or for rental. We'll yet to see. But that also means in my mind that other people are going to be able to experience using this boat. So in the end, I'm not that sad. I mean, yes, it is bittersweet that I've loved using this boat in so many ways, and I have so many memories with this boat. But personally for me, I am ready for this boat to move on to its next owner. And so that also means that we need to load it up with all the stuff that goes along with this boat. So obviously it's on the trailer here. The trailer is going back to Kitty Hawk Surf Company as well, but then we have all of the equipment that needs to go along with this as well. So you saw me laying it out earlier, but we need to go and get all this gear inside that car, and we're gonna go and drop it off. Well, I think that's just about everything, although the one last bit that I have to get here is the cradle set, which, if you haven't been following me since the beginning, it was a set that I used to wheel my boat from my house down to the water. Now, I haven't used it since I had the trailer here, but back when I lived up in Corolla, North Carolina, it was a great way to wheel my boat from my house down to the water, which was, less than 100 yards. Worked pretty well. Oh, man. These registration numbers have totally worn off here. Now, thankfully, since it is going back to Kitty Hawk Surf Company, the registration numbers are no longer needed because it's going back to being a rental. And an interesting, business side of this trip is that originally Kitty Hawk Kites and Kitty Hawk Surf Company was giving me this boat as a long-term free rental. Well, that didn't work out with registration because you need a bill of sale or bill of origin to register a boat. So they sold the boat to me for $1, and here I am going back to sell them the boat back for $1 at the end. A little interesting like that. And just like that, this boat is pretty well strapped down, ready to head back to its new home, or old home, whatever you want to call it. It's a home it hasn't been to in a long time. And I don't even know if this is where it was originally stored. Nonetheless, it's going back to a new owner, old owner, different location, maybe same location. Anyway, no longer from me. Now, to those of you who are saying, Will, you're not going to be sailing anymore. Kind of, yes, no. I will still be on the water. It might not be a sailboat, or it might be someone else's sailboat, or it might just be kayaks, because this is a lot to handle. And for how crazy my life is right now, this boat does not work well for my life. So I think smaller, more portable kayaks is the way to go, and you might see some more of that in the future, but not guaranteed yet. Anywho, it's a little crazy to think that, this is the end of the story with this boat, but that's not the end of this story, because this boat is just a part of it. And so I hope to continue to this YouTube channel and this, this account, these stories, this life beyond this boat into many other boats into the future. Not my boat, but other new boats to me, other people's boats, and to continue to have these kinds of adventures, have these conversations, to try and bridge the gap, continue to have this idea that adventure and kayaking is a part of the climate change conversation, and I hope you'll stick along with it. So thanks. You all have been sticking around this far, so hopefully you'll stick around a little bit longer. As well as if you continue to enjoy this content, be sure to subscribe and comment now, or drop a like and let me know what you think, because it helps to further the conversation here and to extend the reach of this channel. So go ahead and subscribe, follow along, and let's continue on and dropping this boat off at its new home. All right, you ready to go deliver a boat? 'Cause I'm ready to go deliver a boat. Well, it actually went quite smoothly. That the boat is now here with Kodiak Surf Company. This is the Whalebone location with Kodiak Kites and Kodiak Surf Company, and this is gonna be its new home for a while. I'm gonna unload the gear here and put it in storage for what I can and get it off of my hands, and then we're gonna deal with the paperwork later, probably tomorrow or the next day, because we have to sign over the registration for the boat, the title, the trailer. Here we are. It's a major step. Let's go deal with the transfer of the keys.
Hold on, wait a second, take it slow.
So today is a new day. So now we actually have the keys to get to the building so that we can actually unload all this stuff. So we're gonna start unloading, and then we'll see where we go from there. Well, it's all that's left now is just a pile of stuff and a boat on a trailer, and it's pretty much out of my hands now. I think my ownership, my story with Time and Tide specifically is coming to an end here. It feels a little bittersweet, but I'm also really excited for the next chapter of this trip and this project.